What's up, you magnificent maniacs, and welcome to that tangentially terrific and tasteful Tuesday thing we do, Topicless. I'm your host, DeathMetalHero, and with me, as always, my homie and compatriot, Mr. Jason Bascom. How you doing, brother?
Tuesday?
It's Tuesday, apparently. That's what they tell me.
I
know that I did a happy hour hangout with Flying Feline earlier today, and we usually do those on Tuesdays, so...
Or do you?
Oh, yeah, we do. It's a good episode, too.
Nice.
It's a good episode, too. I did terrible on the trivia, but that's all right.
Nice. Always good to hear.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy was in the chat, so, you know, the curse came back. I beat it last week, but this week, nope, just kicked me right in the face. Yeah.
That's right. He likes...
I only got like 4 correct, but...
Well, that's...
Yeah, it was a good episode otherwise. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I mean, it's always fun.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, it's always
so how was your weekend, man?
What was my weekend?
Blame it on Jimmy. Exactly, Feline. Blame it on Jimmy.
That's right. I accidentally cataloged a long box. Because I was... Well, because... Alright, I went through... Because I have books set aside that I want to send out to get slabbed. And when I was looking through them, I'm like, I could have sworn I had another copy of this one book. Or at least I could have sworn I had a copy of it anyway. And so it wasn't in that one. And then I just pulled one, and it was my brother's books, and I started like, oh, these are the Spider-Man ones, and this was. So I was looking for this one.
Oh.
I was looking for that one.
Yeah.
And then I found that one.
Oh.
So I have the newsstand.
Oh, you got the newsstand and the direct. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
So
dope. And plus, while I was categorizing his, I also did find technically the first appearance of Venom. Technically.
Yeah, technically, because he shows up in that little cameo thing in the last page.
Well, he's on the very last page. It's a splash page of him, actually. I looked at it. Yeah. So this is actually technically his first appearance, but 300 just looks cooler, and it's got him completely in it. So, but yeah. So I found that one too. So that was pretty cool.
Nice, dude.
And then Monday, I did get these in the mail. So I'm just gonna show the one, and then I'll kind of show you. So I got these.
Oh wow. Damn.
And then signed by Finch.
Nice, dude.
So
that's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, I got that, and then these are also there's the regular one, and then the Virgin variant. So
nice, dude.
Both 9/8s, both. I thought I wasn't gonna get them. I thought like they screwed up, but they arrived that day. So that was at least a pleasant surprise. And then Sunday I drew. And Monday I drew Frog G. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It was good. I'm still up here visiting Feline. We had a great time. We celebrated Bladen's birthday. Went out to the river and had some food. Didn't have cake until the next day, but yeah, it was a good time. I actually I did a piece of artwork for Bladen for his birthday. I'll go ahead and share this. Let's see, share screen, window. So for those of you that are familiar with Hayao Miyazaki, this is the characters from Spirited Away.
Yeah, Spirited Away. It's a good movie.
Yep.
Nice
Haku
job.
the Dragon, No Face, Chihiro, and I can never remember this dude's name, but he's the guy that kind of works with the soot sprites to keep the heat and the hot water running in the hotel.
I saw the movie a couple times recently, maybe like a year or 2 years ago. So I don't remember his name, but did a great job.
Thanks, man. This is on tone gray paper.
Nice.
And I've full disclosure, I've never drawn these characters before, so this is the first time. But Bladen loves Spirited Away. It's one of his favorites. Howl is apparently his favorite of Miyazaki's films, but yeah, I was familiar with these characters, so I decided to draw these, and this was his birthday gift.
So the Copics worked well on the gray.
Yeah, you gotta kind of work them in. Were I to do it again, I probably would have gone for the tone tan. just because the tone tan likes to the colors will pop a little bit more. You like the skin tones specifically. You know, lighter colors have a problem on the tone gray, but you know they work. You know, they work. You just gotta put a little more ink down.
What'd you use for the white?
That I actually used a combination of let's see, combination of these Nishio and the what is this? This Deco brush pigment.
Oh,
and then Deco color.
Okay. So use Deco
combination
Deco brushes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a combination of all those. The Deco brush I used for this part in here to kind of let some of the gray still shine through to get the shading effect. But the full blown white, firm white, that was the Deco acrylic paint. I got to tell you, these Deco color ones, the acrylic, they work really well. You know, they work really well. They go down smooth. So yeah, that's actually where I got it. Feline and I stopped by a Michael's over the weekend. She was getting some beads for the jewelry that she makes.
Nice.
And I couldn't help but get at least one pen, one marker, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I have an addiction. I will fully admit it.
No, it's always nice to get. No, it came out dope, man.
Agreed. Thank you. And thank you, Feline. I appreciate it, baby. And Duck Bacon, I appreciate it. Thank you. Speaking of the chat, let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. We got Haldir coming in first. He says, hail. Good to see you, sir. Hail. Welcome. We got an Oliver in the chat.
Oliver.
Yo! What's up, Oliver? Good to see you, sir. Hail, Duck Bacon. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Duckinator.
We got an Angela Curry saying good evening. Well, good evening, Angela. She says boo. Some person saying boo right back. What's up, some person? Good to see you. Indeed. There's my beautiful lady. We've had so much fun together. Nice. I love being up here. Skull, gorgeous.
Cilantro.
She made the most delicious pasta dish I have eaten in years last night. It was shrimp and scallops in a lemon butter caper sauce. And oh my God, over angel hair pasta. She posted it on X.
Sounds criminal.
Oh my God, it was fucking delicious.
No, because you said caper.
Seriously, I don't... But, oh, wait, we're on my channel. I have something for that. Yeah. Where is it? There. Nope, that's all right.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Caper. It was definitely a delicious caper, let me tell you. She says cilantros.
Yes.
Jason,
cilantro. Skull.
Through. We got a boob Dan. What's up, Plagle?
Plagle.
Hello, friend. Good to see you, friend.
Always good to see Plagle.
Mr. Electric Car Lunacy. What's going on, Bennett? Oh, snap. That's right.
Snapperific.
Snap. Yeah, blame it on Jimmy. Yes. Every time I don't do well in the trivia, I'm just going to blame it on Jimmy. I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable.
On Jimmy. Yep. Like, I'm late for work. Curse you, Jimmy.
Yep, all Jimmy's fault. 100%.
My medicines didn't arrive today. Curse you, Jimmy.
100%. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Listen to the wise feline, and hit that bell for notifications. And thank you all for being here. Duck Bacon says that's an awesome Finch. Yes, indeed. It is indeed.
Pretty dope.
That's some badass covers that you got there, man.
I plan on flipping 2 of them. I'm gonna keep.
Understandable. What's up, Maromi? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Angela says, had to go back and listen. Anyway, happy birthday to Feline's offspring. Yes, indeed. Both of her boys had birthdays this month. I missed Tree's birthday, but I was able to be here for Bladen's, and it was fun. A lot of fun. Hey, there's a hockey with just a hyphen in the chat. Hyphen hockey. What's going on?
What's up, mate? Matey.
Good to see you.
Materoo
Let's
of the
see.
kangaroos.
Hockey says happy Beltane. I think that was earlier. It's Samhain, as evidenced by the awesome pumpkin that I've got behind me.
Sour.
By the way, this picture. Oh, here I can stop sharing this. Sorry. This picture back here actually is a picture of a pumpkin that I carved last year for Samhain when I was up here visiting Feline.
Nice.
And I figured it was appropriate to use again this year. I loved this pumpkin.
I don't plan on making it. I don't plan on sewing anything.
No Samhain for you. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to sew anything. I'm not a seamstress, but I will pass out candy. So, well, no, I won't. 'Cause I'll be at work. I think. When time is it, anyways? It go from 6 to 8, right?
What?
Halloween goes 6 to 8. Trick or treating.
I mean, sure. Samhain's all day on the 31st, man.
Okay. Trick or treating goes from 6 to 8, right?
Sure, why not? It's been a long time since I've given
you
out
didn't.
candy. To be honest,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it does. So I'll probably be getting home from work when it's ending. We usually get some kids.
Yeah. What's up, Mike McMahon? He says, gentlemen.
Mike.
Welcome, Mike. Good to see us. Thank you for being here to hang out with us. Let's see. And Flying Feline says, it's Samhain on the correct side of the equator. That is correct. On the correct side of the planet, on the in the correct hemisphere. It is Samhain. And rightly so. Favorite time of the year?
Mine is summertime.
Okay. It's too hot.
Trick or treating means it's getting cold. It means winter's coming. It means Jason doesn't like the
winter's coming.
Yep. I hate cold weather. So it's actually today is nice for the end of October. So it's really nice out. It's like in the upper 60s. It's actually really nice out.
It's been beautiful up here too. It was a gorgeous day outside today.
It was cold plenty of times earlier in the week, but no, today, yeah, it was.
See,
although
the cold is a nice change of pace for me.
What's that? Yeah. Well, yeah,
the cold is a nice change of pace for me.
It's hot.
It's always
385 days a year in Florida.
Basically, yes. Trick or treating from dusk till dawn, says some person. Yes, indeed.
If you visit the right neighborhoods.
Yeah. Mike says it was 84 here in Illinois. Oof.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the
nice.
Temperature
I wish it was like that all the time in the fall and winter.
No, that's not winter.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, winter.
That ain't winter.
That's winter.
That is that's a sham winter. No, that's like a Florida winter.
It's like a sham wow.
Yeah, this is sham no.
Yeah.
Homie don't play that exactly.
Homie don't play that.
Yeah. The 70s I can deal with. That's it's a little chilly. Well, chilly, not really. It's cooler than it is in Florida in the 70s. I'll take the 70s. Would prefer the 60s and upper 50s. I like it a cooler weather.
60, like mid 60s is not too bad. Mid 60s. So.
No. Duck Bacon wants to know, is Jason a lizard? Preferring the heat? Eats bugs, lays on a sunny rock all the time. I mean, very well could
be. Yeah. Well, I don't like the sun, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, we're supposed to leave out candy out in the morning too? Shit. Yeah, exactly.
That's how you
give those kids plenty of sugar. That's right. Good music in the 80s. I agree. There was some bangers in the 80s. Definitely.
90s.
And the 90s especially.
90s.
And then after that, music kind of just started tapering off.
It's hit and miss.
And it was all dead by 2010, basically.
Interesting.
Although Commie Christ did put out a pretty decent album just recently, so every so often there's
That's what I'm saying. It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see, 80s in October, weird but okay. Nah, I'd prefer it be at least in the lower 70s if it's going to be October. I mean, I'm kind of sick of it being, almost 80, 90 degrees when it's supposedly winter. You know?
But you live in Florida.
I know, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. The
move
state
north.
needs to participate.
Move to Canada. You'll have plenty of cold weather.
No, I think I'll stick with South Carolina. Thank you very much. I like the weather here. It's beautiful here. Not to mention, you know, there's this beautiful lady that I'm very fond of that lives in South Carolina. You know?
I think they have the 4 seasons in South Carolina.
They've definitely got more seasons than Florida does. And the leaves starting to change as we're driving around. It's a nice. It is a nice change of pace. I will say that. You know, I've got all these like sweaters and hoodies and long sleeve shirts. Like, look at me. I'm actually wearing a long sleeve shirt. Can you believe this? I never get to wear this shit in Florida, ever.
You can if you go to the right restaurants.
Yeah, I'm tired. It's still hot. It's still entirely too warm for that shit. Are you kidding me?
I'd wear flannels.
What's up, Stippling Vaughn?
What's up, Stippling Vaughn? Yeah, when I walk to the bus stop, I'd wear flannels.
Yeah, no.
I would.
85 to 90 is the best for everything. I gotta disagree. That is entirely too warm for anything. No. I mean, it's only good if you're going to the beach. You know, that's it. You know, if you're gonna go jump in the water, that's it. Otherwise, no. I like jacket weather. See, Mike gets it. I like jacket weather as well. Unless I want to wear pants or something. I mean, yeah, it's very strange wearing pants. You know, spend most of my year in fucking shorts in Florida. I'll take pants.
Suspicious.
Yep. Yeah. See, South Carolina. That's where it's at because of this one right here. Favorite thing about South Carolina right here. Being around this one.
I'm all right, thank you.
Hockey says, I hope I never get to see 90 degrees. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's not fun, Hockey. It's really not fun. It's sweltering.
Well,
and, you know.
Especially 90 degrees for him would be 90 degrees Celsius. That would be, he'd melt.
Yeah.
If his thermostat said 90, Hockey, don't go
We're
out.
talking 90 degrees F, as in freedom units. Yeah. Yeah, 90 degrees Celsius.
I get confused. I go by Celsius all the time.
Sure you do. Only when talking to Hockey. Yeah.
We tried getting the conversions down. We still can't figure it out. No one can figure that out. Nobody knows what that is. It's sorcery.
I see what you mean. 85 to 95 is the best for everything. He's talking music, movies, comics. That I can agree with. There's a lot of really good shit in that. I thought you were talking about like 85 to 95 degrees.
There's good stuff in that 10-year time span. But if you leave out all the other years, you're going to miss out on some really cool stuff, though. So,
I mean, you know, late 70s into, like, you know, the late 90s, there was a bunch of good shit in that whole time period. A lot of stuff that people keep going back to. I will say that. Yes, hit that like button. Listen to the wise feline. Stippling Vaughn says South Carolina is where we're hoping to move to. It's a beautiful place up here. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, love the weather. A lot of good food up here. I mean, granted, I'm staying with a fucking phenomenal cook, so I might be a little biased. And spoiled, I'll fully admit.
So I mean, South Carolina. There's southern cooking down there, so it's southern.
There's also a lot of really good Mexican restaurants around here. There's a lot of mediocre Mexican restaurants too, but yeah, there's a lot of Mexican restaurants around here.
Nice.
Bennett says, the first humidity I remember was in high school in Virginia where I would get a shower and then, you need to take out the trash, walk out of the dumpster, come backside and need another shower. That's basically just about any day in Florida. It's terrible.
It's nice. I like it.
Yep. Blech. No. What's up, Victor? Victor says, isn't hockey in Australia and hot as hell? Certain parts of Australia are.
Well, it's gonna start to get hot because they're going into their summer since, you know, we're going into
winter,
our winter.
Yeah.
So they're in spring, we're in fall. So yeah.
Angela says Jason also smokes from a pipe and carries a monocle in his pocket. Really, you doing your best penguin impression with the monocle and the pipe? And
Am I that fat? I didn't think I was that fat.
I don't
That's
know.
not nice,
Maybe
Angela. Angela just
might
called
be
me
what
fat.
she
Rude.
might be implying. I mean, you know.
That's what I heard. You're fired, Angela. How about that? You like that? Call me fat.
Everybody in the chat, raise your hand if you're shocked. No? Nobody? Yeah, okay.
They're shocked. Hockey's raising his hand right
Hockey. Mm-hmm. Totally. Hockey says, oh, you mean that other degree that only one silly country in the world uses because they are not smart enough to move to a better measurement? Right, got it. No, it's the correct measurement. Everybody else is wrong. We are correct.
You're going to learn ours whenever we just take over your stupid little wasteland of a country, continent, whatever you want to call that toxic heap that you live in.
The prison colony.
Yeah. We're gonna just take it over. We're just gonna take it over. We're just gonna walk in there with all of our we're just gonna send in our 8-year-olds. I mean, you guys got beat by emus anyway, so we're just gonna send in the 8-year-olds.
Right.
We're just gonna wipe everyone out. No.
Yeah. Can't take you seriously because you got beaten by emus. So. Yep. Victor says, Death Metal, do you know you sound almost like Will Sasso? No, I didn't. But thank you.
I do hear a little bit of a Will Sasso though. Although, is he calling you fat now?
I'm not going to take it that way. Can't really see much of me below here, so you know I'm good.
Yeah, well, people don't see me standing up either. Angela called me fat. Rude.
Yeah, that was very rude, Angela. How dare you?
Very rude. Thank you.
Feline says I actually don't cook a lot of Southern food. Oddly, no, you don't. You cook a lot of fucking delicious food. Don't need Southern food for that. So,
no.
You know, Duck Bacon is laughing at Angela calling you fat.
Yep, call me fat.
Bennett says, in high school in Virginia, folks were dropping dead from heat stroke, and the other schools started practicing in their AC gym, and our coach was like, we're not going to play in a gym on Friday. Okay, well, they wanted you to sweat and die, apparently.
Die.
Let's see. You still owe Angela workman's comp, says some person.
No.
She was apparently talking about Celsius.
Angela owes me money, if anything. So, joke's on you.
And Feline says that she's always fired until Sunday. That is accurate.
Speaking of which, we're going to have Skunk Arts on this Sunday. It's going to be fantastic.
True, all the 8-year-olds have guns. Never mind. Yeah.
How can we all have guns? It's America.
Guns. Yeah. Yep. If you guys would have had guns, you wouldn't have lost.
Yeah. This is America.
Anyway.
Everyone has a gun. Okay? Did you watch movies?
Stippling Vaughn says it's still a penal colony disguised as a country. Accurate.
Penis colony.
Handsome Will Sasso. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Feline tells me that all the time. I mean, not the Will Sasso part, but, you know, she's quite fond of me. At least that's what she tells me. Some person says Celsius probably don't spread because there isn't a foot equivalent. Yes. Bennett is shocked. Let's see, you could call it a footometer or something. I don't know if that tracks. Angela is shouting in the chat, I didn't call you fat, and she's crying, and she's not crying.
She's a girl. Girls always cry. Whatever. It's nothing new. Don't have emotions and feelings. That's not my problem that people have those. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. You won't cry.
Bennett says, never underestimate the emus. Jason isn't wrong about
not wrong.
Celsius or Australia.
I'm just not wrong. I'm usually almost always 99.100% right. Mm-hmm.
Very much so. Love you too, beautiful.
Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah. What's up, K-pop? How you doing? Says, sup, nerds? You know, just doing that Tuesday thing we do. Just hanging out.
Special K.
That's right. Hey, I am caught up on the chat.
K-pop, I asked Ink, he did send out your stuff, so not hot dogs, but expect stuff in the mail from Ink. He's supposed to have his surgery tomorrow, so I wanted him to make sure he got all that stuff out before he had his surgery.
Probably don't want to send hot dogs out in the mail. That seems like a recipe for disaster. And E. coli.
She likes hot dogs.
Oh,
Apparently Angela likes hot dogs too. And she likes to call me fat. Apparently I'm Mr. Stay Puff over here. Ooh, with my pipe and my monocle. Ooh, funny fat guy.
Come on. We gotta get him a top hat now. Do the whole Burgess Meredith penguin thing.
Is my nose that big? I mean, it's big, but it's
we've gone from fat to big nose now, huh?
Well, the penguin has a big nose. The penguin
Honestly,
is fat and he has a big nose. He's the penguin.
Burgess Meredith is one of the best penguins out there.
He did a good job.
He did.
He did a good job. As campy as those are, they had some great actors. Yeah.
Oh, they really did.
Yeah.
They really did. Burgess Meredith, the Cesar Romano, Adam West, Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had some good actors, but they're just super campy.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was the 60s. What do you want?
Yeah, I want non-campy.
Let's see. Your nose is fine, says Angela.
No, apparently I got a big nose and I'm ginormous. I kind of walk with a limp, but that's like, I got arthritis. What do you want from me?
She's still crying in the chat.
Yeah, don't have feelings.
Armored hot dogs.
Yeah, armored hot dogs.
That's I don't know that's how you spell
it.
I think you've got an extra U in there.
No, a Demolition Man, armored hot dogs. Love hot dogs.
No,
armored hot dogs. You don't remember Demolition Man?
Huh. I remember Demolition Man. I don't remember armored hot dogs.
They're in the car, and he turns in. It's like, you got some music. She puts on the radio station, and she's like, "Oh, I love this channel." It's like commercials. They start
the jingle channel. Yeah.
Armored hot dogs is the jingle, and I mean, it is a real hot dog. My mom remembers armored hot dogs. Yeah.
Okay. Shit, I don't remember that. Victor says, so you guys got to meet Rini Draws in person. Is it true they say her legs are the size of a person? No. Feline got you covered there.
Do you mean
no?
Like height or width? Because no on both, but she's like 5'7", I think, and average build. Yeah.
Normal size person.
I didn't meet her in person, but I have seen photos. So
yeah. Feline and I got to meet her in person at HeroesCon.
Yeah. You also met her in person before then, anyway. So
yes, I did. When I was going to visit Fraga on my way there, I stopped by and I had some original artwork to drop off to her that I believe Down Goes Solo bought for her.
Solo.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He is indeed. He's bought artwork from me a couple of times. Bennett says, don't forget that hot new Rihanna song, Listeria. Already forgotten because fuck that bitch. Are metal chips included? Yeah, I don't know either. Listeria does not sound like a great thing. Are metal chips included? Probably. For armored hot dogs, why not? We can spell better than you. Oh, wait, that's right. Hang on. We can spell better than... There we go.
That's a good one. That was a good one. That one was good. I like
that. Thank you.
I meant with hockey. I meant hockey. I like this joke. So it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Just got the Batman 66.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's totally a dad joke. Good dad joke, hockey. Yeah. Just got the Batman 66 movie at the local library book sale. Physical media is always the best. Completely agree, Stippling Vaughn. And the Batman 66 movie is a great one to have. I remember watching that movie over and over and over again as a kid. Used to love it when the old Batman reruns would come on.
Isn't that the one where all the political officials get turned into like these dust things, and then at the end they mix?
They look like piles of pixie stick powder.
Yeah. Pixie stick powder. Remember the dipping, the
Got
fun dips
dehydrated.
or whatever, where you get. The,
oh
you
yes,
get
I remember watching kids
thing.
eat those. Yeah, I never ate those.
Oh,
Remember seeing kids eat them, and then the so you take a sugar stick, you lick it, and then you stick it into the sugar powder, and you eat the sugar powder, and you keep doing that until the sugar powder's gone, and then you eat the sugar stick.
Yes.
No wonder so many people.
Although
have
usually
fucking
the sugar
diabetes.
stick ended up like dissipating before you were done with all the sugar, so you just like dump the sugar in your mouth. Yeah.
No wonder so many people have fucking diabetes these days. What's up, Smokey? Good to see you, sir.
I don't know why. Smoker.
Hopefully you got your artwork and your T-shirt by now. If you haven't, please let me know. Say Smoker.
Maybe Smokey should have gotten my stuff as well.
Angela says Rini is taller than me.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
Rini is skinnier than DMH. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
With the way her camera's positioned, she looks like she's short. Actually, I always thought she was like 5'5" or 5'4" or something like that, but she's not.
Hockey says I just can't grammar. Yeah, that's okay. You'll survive. That's right. Check out HeroesCon 2020. That exact hashtag on Twix. That way you can check out all the pictures that Feline took, and she took a plethora of awesome pictures.
What is a plethora?
A plethora is a lot.
Why, guapo? Because I would like to know if a man says I have a plethora, that man knows what it means to have a plethora. Guapo, could it be that once again you were mad at somebody else and taking out on me? Could it be because you are turning 40 today?
I have
Three
no
amigos,
idea what's
come
happening.
on. Three amigos.
Oh, it's been fucking forever since I've seen that
dude,
movie.
that movie's one of my. That movie's so good. So good.
It is. It is a fucking hilarious movie.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was Feline's Instagram, which is also awesome. You should go follow her on Instagram. That way you can see all the badass jewelry that she's making and all the delicious food that that's where she posts the majority of her pictures. So
Back in
go
today.
check that out. But here is her Twix account, so that you can go check out the hashtag HeroesCon 2024 and check out all those awesome pictures. We got to meet a bunch of really cool people at HeroesCon, and she kind of became the unofficial photographer for our little indie scene at HeroesCon.
Yeah, hopefully I can make it next year.
Legs the same height and width as a person. I don't know, like something from Diablo. Huh. Okay. I don't know. Angela Curry is still stuck on armored hot dogs and metal chips. Color is spelled wrong. That is correct. That's not how you spell color.
You know, they like to throw U's into everything.
Any of you fans of the Legacy of Kain series, Soul Reaver, The Dead Shall Rise, 1 million Kickstarter in one day? That's awesome. Yeah, our friend Preston Acevedo did a variant cover for that Kickstarter.
One of the best in indie comics.
One of the best, absolutely.
Phenom. The man is a phenom.
He's
Don't
fucking
use that word lightly.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, phenom is accurate. Yes. Smokey says received all, not opened yet. Okay, cool. Just as long as you got all the stuff that you were supposed to. That makes me happy. Listen to the lyrics of Disturbia. They're consistent with Listeria for quite a bit. Gross. Just like Rihanna. Gross. Yeah, go follow Feline on the Instagram. And Hockey says he ate his Twix. Well, that's what you're supposed to do with Twix. They're tasty.
They are delicious.
And
the candy with the cookie crunch.
That is correct. There's the Twix account. Go follow her there and type in that hashtag and go see all those awesome pictures. Shark repellent bat spray. That is correct. Okay. Good times. Got anything other than Mexican food? There's all kinds of food up here. We just, Mexican food is very tasty. I like tacos, and I love chimichangas. So
usually Southern food is quote unquote comfort food, but use a lot of barbecue flavored barbecue stuff definitely in South. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. We are all grateful for her. Damn right we are. I'm especially grateful for her. She's my favorite person. I'm not going next year. Not going to
the Heroes Con. I said I was going to try to make it next year.
Oh yeah, you should, man. It's a great show. There's a lot of cool people there, and a lot of fun. Charlotte's a cool place.
Yeah, it's provided finances are financeable.
Well, of course. I mean that's always the thing. Twix had not heard that name yet. Yeah, that's what we call Twitter X Twix. Candy bar website. Twix. It's a mashup of both names. Thank you, Stippling Vaughn. It was amazing to get to meet you and everyone. Yes, it was.
I did meet Stippling Vaughn in Baltimore.
That's right. Mm-hmm. I heard that you did. Yeah, Stippling's a good dude. It was a lot of fun talking with him. Yeah. Cool ash can. Got an ash can at Heroes Con. Yeah. It's a very cool book, man. The fact that you you stippled an entire little ash can book, that's crazy. It's very cool, man.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Hit that like button, please. Yes, indeed. I think all he did was a print, or it was a cover. Some of the best looking art, but they're not really felt like Soul Reaver, but still the best. I haven't seen a whole lot of the rest of that campaign. I just saw what Preston did, and that cover was fucking badass.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not kidding. He's one of the best.
He's a big fan of that series too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, he's one of the unsung heroes of this scene. He's one of the most talented people in our little corner of the indie scene over here. Yes, that was a Three Amigos quote. It was indeed. My go-to Mexican is arroz tejado. I'm sure I just fucking butchered that horribly, and I apologize.
I mean, most Mexican stuff is Mexican-American. There are some authentic Mexican places, but they're usually mom and pop run, like tiny little establishments. Usually the bigger restaurants are Mexican-American. Still very tasty food, though.
Yeah. Yo, what's the haps? What up, Oliver? Good to see you, man.
Welcome.
Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, dude. Victor says, oh man, the campaign looks total shit. Imagine Narwhal doing the interiors. I mean, some people enjoy Narwhal's work.
I like Narwhal's artwork.
I'm sorry that the campaign looks like shit. The covers,
at
least the one I saw looked good.
Well, the thing is, Narwhal's art is fit for Narwhal's stuff. You know what I mean? So I like his art for his content. I can't really see Narwhal doing, like X-Men. You know what I mean? But for what Narwhal does, I like it. I like his style. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fits cool. The stories that he's trying to tell.
Yeah, it fits the stories. It's different. It's like a minimalistic animated approach. Sure. It's really cool. Yeah.
Mark Millar apparently likes Narwhal stuff. So, there's that.
Yeah, they're doing a collab, I believe. Yeah.
Really? Well, congratulations.
I think so. I could be spreading rumors here. Why not?
This is how rumors get started. No. Totally.
No. I mean, I'm always right.
Nasty, anyway, terrible rumors.
Nasty.
Right, of course.
Oh, you nasty.
Terrible rumors.
I think they're doing something together.
Well,
I know I could be wrong.
If that's the case, congratulations to Narwhal. That's fucking fantastic. Mark Miller. Everybody says Millar because that's kind of what it looks like, but according to the interview he did with Gary from Neurotic, it's just Miller. It is Miller. Okay. But he fancies it because it sounds so much more it sounds so much more posh when people say Millar.
I did say Miller. I used to always say Miller, and then everybody started saying Millar, and I'm like, oh, I'm saying it wrong. Okay, like it's no different than Bacalo or Bacello or Travis Schwartz or Travis Charest. It's like, well, how do you say his stupid name? So, I always said Miller
for that one.
Charest. But I always said Miller, and then it was like, oh, it's Millar. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. People say my last name wrong all the time. They like to put a B at the end of it or an E. I'm like, oh, I don't care.
Right. I mean, people mispronounce my last name as well. Aglietta. No, it's Alietta.
Yeah, there's
Like
no
Frazetta. Alietta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The G is silent.
Alietta. Yeah.
Well,
That is correct. Yeah, it happens.
It's easy to remember because with the song, Alietta. Luke's name is Alietta.
Sure. Not quite the same thing, but yes.
Same thing.
It sounds similar.
Potato, tomato, same thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tomato, potato.
Or as Billy says, potato. Patildo.
I don't, no.
That's what Billy says.
Let's see. I think it's just to cut some meat. Fajita, beans, pico de gallo. Fajitas. Delicious.
Yeah, I do like fajitas.
Yeah. Although my favorite is definitely chimichanga. My dad and I used to go to a place in St. Augustine and get chimichangas and margaritas. That was our favorite. We get chips, salsa, queso, guac, fajitas, or not fajitas, chimichangas and margaritas. It's good shit.
Yeah, I like the fajitas the most. That's my jams, my Jimmy jams. Is fajitas.
Vaginas. Yeah, I'd like 400 chicken vaginas.
They're really good.
It's okay to be a fan of the person, but not the art. Oh yeah, sure. And it's also okay to be a fan of the art and not a fan of the person. Separating art from artist. Yeah. Separating art from the artist. It's important. Being able to enjoy things for what they are. Victor says, I never knew he was behind Civil War. Old Man Logan. Any other big events? What else did Millar? I mean, obviously, but I mean, the Ultimates. He wrote the Ultimates, which basically kind of became the basis for the Avengers movies. God, what else did he do? I believe he wrote Ultimate X-Men. He wrote. He started that off. Bendis was doing Ultimate Spider-Man. He wrote Ultimate X-Men. Let's see, what else did he do in the main Marvel universe? Trying to think. I mean, he wrote a bunch of Superman stuff for DC. He's a big Superman fan.
I mean, I think he's most well known for his Millerverse stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Wanted, Nemesis, Chrono Mechanics. Art T. Bear. Chrono is what Mark Miller did. The internet just went wonky.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was me or you, so I just sat here because if I was frozen, it was like, Okay.
Did you ever hear that album, How Retarded Country, but afraid not.
Robot.
Am I roboting? Oh no.
You were.
What's up?
You were.
Good to see you, brother.
It's a robot.
He's a robot.
A little frozen.
Beep, bop, boop. I am Luke at the
Luke is a hungry man meal.
Luke likes to eat
Little
a
frozen.
hungry man. Look at Luke.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I was sketching something while you guys were talking.
Okay.
With my
What were you sketching?
ass freaking hands.
What were you sketching? I don't see anything.
What?
Yeah, look at that.
People say it looks like the penguin. He doesn't see it.
That's
Jason
a good
sitting there
drawing of the penguin.
Uh-huh.
Sure it is, Jason.
That's the penguin.
They ask about Reenie's legs in normal life. She's pretty normal looking, but you should see Jason. This is Jason.
That's not me. That's the penguin.
It's Penguin Bascom.
Yep.
You can tell it's not me anyway.
Jason's scheming, eating sardines raw out of a can.
You could tell it's not me anyway. My head is way too far away from the paper to see what I'm drawing. So.
It's true. But you got a monocle. The monocle's high powered. It's like penguin technology.
Disavow. Oh, that's why is my
I got my Ramen Toys vehicle that I backed a while back in the mail.
Ramen toys.
Wow.
Yeah. It's their Machina, not mask.
Oh.
I thought you meant ramen like the
shark.
noodle.
No, man. The toy manufacturer.
I'm like, why did
I didn't
Noodles
realize
make
ramen
toys?
made toys.
Well, you should look up Ramen Toys.
I thought they
They
used
make
to
all
make
kinds of
noodles.
stuff. I even got
Apparently they do both.
I got a Brave Star figure from them a while ago that I backed. The only thing is you buy stuff and then it takes a while. It's almost like crowdfunding to get it. So, but it's pretty good quality, man.
Well, that's
It looks pretty cool.
I'm not gonna open the whole thing up because I haven't quite figured out how to transform the whole thing. I gotta look at the instructions, but there's a little switch on the bottom. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
The little turbo fin. Oh, and the fins pop up on the. There's a way to do the wheels in the front, but I haven't figured it out yet. So, and then if you do this thing,
kind of like figuring out a
transformer.
transformer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the little snorkel.
Oh, the periscope. So it's a submarine car.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I might have to
Fucking rad,
customize mine though because it has a little figure that has no pupils, so it looks like a fucking dead zombie person.
Well, I mean, didn't all the mask figures not have pupils anyway?
Yeah, but they were like super tiny. These figures are not quite as small as the original mask figures. They look like they are, but they're a little bit bigger.
Just slightly larger.
Yeah, so I would just.
So they have no excuse not to put pupils on them.
It's gonna be real easy. I just take a little pen and just dot the eye. I mean, because I paint the eyes on my miniature board game minis, and they're like way smaller than these guys.
Oh damn! Well, there you go.
And then in other mail, I've got the TV edit of The Deep that no one cares about.
The Deep.
Yeah, it's Peter Benchley. He directed,
yeah, he wrote he wrote Jaws.
Yeah, he wrote this movie called The Deep, which is like a treasure hunter movie. And there was there was like a 3-hour version of it that was only on television, and I ordered this online from a bootlegger, so I don't know how good it is, but we'll see. And then
hopefully it's awesome.
I got one of my favorite monster movies as a kid.
Invaders from Mars.
The Tobe Hooper
nice.
version. I had to hunt this version down because it has all the features on it. I ordered one off Amazon, and I thought I was getting this one because the pictures online were this one, but they sent me just like the regular one that's just a movie, and I'm like, there's no way I'm paying, because it was like $40 or something like that just for the movie, and I was like, I paid $40 because I thought I was getting this for, which is out of print. So,
well, I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Bennett says, "Oh, that The Deep." I assumed The Boys The Deep. Nope, this is long before.
No.
Yeah. Romy says, "I remember the frog eating scene." What's up, Tokame? Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming to hang out, man.
They take little copper pennies and he puts them inside the alien guns on their heads to fire the guns at one point.
Yeah.
So they can use their weapons. But there was a really cool scene where like the Martian leader comes out of this sphincter looking like thing in the wall, and he's like a Krang looking dude, like a brain.
Nice. What's up, Hockey?
So I'm gonna attempt to draw, but that drawing of Jason was really difficult because my hands were shaking.
Not me, that's the penguin.
It was a good penguin. It was a good penguin Bascom.
It's good Jason drawing, I think.
Not me.
It's really good.
I'm a real boy.
It's the best drawing I've ever done of Jason.
Let's see. Fun car. Looks like a fun Porsche. Mike says they're the ones doing our toys. Oh, they're the same ones doing the toys for U.S. Assassin and
U.S. Assassin and
Agent X.
US I can show you what the quality of their action figures look like. I have.
Yeah.
I've got the Marshall figure.
Is that Brave Star?
Yeah, they did a Brave Star knockoff figure. Wow. They're just calling him the Marshall. He's the scale with the basically the the 7-inch sort of G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe line.
That's cool. Mike, you've got a wrench. Drop a link for the Kickstarter for the figures. And you say it starts tomorrow. Drop that link so everybody can go check it out. Those figures look dope.
Yeah,
They look like they're going to turn out great. Yeah.
So it should be just like this guy.
Good looking figures, that's for sure. I love seeing more and more indie characters get the action figure treatment. We need more of that. Yeah, man, do it. I'm excited for you guys. I hope the campaign goes well. Those are good looking figures.
They're really nice.
If it's the same company that's making this, they're gonna be great. Look at that. Look at the detail on that.
Get the camera to focus on his face.
That's badass.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, they're pretty good. Comes with multiple hands, bunch of weapons, guns, 2 different hats. There's one hat that has like a mask thing, so you just pop the head off and put the other one on.
Nice.
This poncho thing comes off. Let's pop the head off. So there he is, more normal Brave Star looking. The only problem is the hat on this head does not sit very well.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it just wasn't molded close enough to the body or what, but it kind of slides off. So I have to get a little bit of tacky glue or something put on there.
Right. Yep, that is definitely Brave Star.
It's
yeah.
A little high.
Yeah, it looks like they could have made
it on, like,
the
how
hat
it's
just a
supposed to
little
be,
bit bigger.
It like falls off.
Right.
So it's supposed to be more like that.
Right.
But it's a little loose in there. It's not snug enough.
Huh.
So you kind of have to ride it back a little bit for it to sit.
Still, it's a good looking figure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think they're making the horse also his sidekick.
I mean, they should. If they're going to do him, they should.
I saw the sample of him online, like the what do you call it? The prototype.
Nice.
I'm really hoping they make the Jesse character the villain.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
Because that guy's really cool.
There was some fucking awesome cartoons back in the
skeleton
the 80s.
Sort of bandit dude.
Yeah. Late 80s, early 90s, we had some fucking dope cartoons.
Yeah. Specifically, the Filmation stuff is awesome.
There's a link to the Kickstarter project for American Ninja X action figure and U.S. Assassin figures. Yeah, they both look awesome, and I agree. Mike, you should come on here.
And their packaging is really cool. Like I said, they got these window boxes. Probably have them.
That's cool. I like the window boxes.
Mine got dinged a little bit because my mail carrier is a douche. But I'm assuming.
Does he throw it in the water?
Practically, man. They might as well have. But it's totally munched in the corner.
Let's see.
But anyway, I don't usually display them in the box anyway, so.
Yeah, you usually take them out anyway.
It's not that big of a deal.
You take your toys out and play with them.
And let's see. Shit. So I mean, they're toys. That's what you're supposed to do with them.
Yep. Mitten box.
And here's the badass U.S. Assassin.
Yeah.
Real American Ninja. Look at how fucking cool this figure looks. Look at this.
Yeah, it looks like it's basically the same, like, structural buck. So it'll have the same articulation and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, the backpack, the katana, the guns. You know, I don't know. It got the hood, cape, and I don't know if that's an interchangeable head
I think it's interchangeable.
or if it's just a mask. That's fucking cool, though.
Yeah.
You know, multiple hands, ninja stars. I mean, that's fucking cool, man. Remember back in the day, we fucking loved to have figures this fucking cool.
It's true.
Mike says he's so fucking happy with this. Hell yeah, dude! It must be fucking awesome to see your character come to life in plastic like that. get turned into a figure. That's fucking cool, man. Yep, 2 heads. 2 heads. That's awesome. So you get the face and the mask.
Otherwise, it'd probably be like either a head that's too small, or a head that's like a little too big with the mask on.
Right. True.
So that it looks right. You just pop one off. They pop off real easy. The joints are pretty good.
Good. Yeah, Seth says, man, those look like they are well made. Hell yeah, that is correct.
They are. The figures are really well made. Like I said, even these cars, I have the Gullwing car too, the other one, and they're
rad.
They're they're good quality. They're not cheaply made toys. The details on them are really good. Like you can't. I couldn't show you on camera, but inside the car, the dash on they go to so much detail with these toys that the dashes on the inside of the cars have like video screens with like pictures on it, and there's like a CD like tape deck thing in there. It looks like you put a little mini CD in, and then a fully detailed like gear shifter thing with like all the knobs and switches that can be on in the car. So yeah, when they make these, the quality of detail is pretty good. Like that hood that comes with that figure, I bet has really good detail on that hood. Even it's not just
it looks like it.
A shaped like mast. Probably got like some sort of you can kind of see right there actually where your pointer is. There's like looks like some sort of seams.
Yeah.
So
Mike says it is the G.I. Joe size. That's fucking cool. It's nuts, man.
But the G.I. Joe classified size, the 7 inch figures or whatever, not the 3 3/4.
Yeah, back in the day, we would be like, they added the Wildcat thing to G.I. Joe's. Gotta have it. Gotta have Tiger everything. You know? Looks like the regular head can fit into the hood, and you can either go with or without the mask, which is slick. Yeah, I agree. So if you guys are interested in this figure, go ahead and hit that Kickstarter. Going live tomorrow. Go support our boy Mike.
Back in today.
Back at today. Back at tomorrow. Yep.
Well, if they're watching it on the
close up
replay.
of the head. That's right. Back it. Do it
Back
now.
at today.
Man, that's fucking rad. Holy shit. Look at this.
Forgot to put this.
Share. Add to stay. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
see?
cool.
That is fucking rad, man.
Yeah.
Man, look, you can. There's texture on the hood too. Holy crap, man! The molding that they're able to get on figures these days for plastic is just unreal. The level of detail they're able to get in the injection molding these days is just phenomenal. You are most welcome, Mike. Proud of you, buddy. That is awesome. It's exciting to see your work translated into a figure. Want to see more of this type of stuff. Love seeing people get their figures turned or get their characters turned into figures. Bennett says, "Dude looked like Spawn, Iron Spawn. He's a badass, that's for sure. You should check out U.S. Assassin. Actually, Bennett, I think you'd probably dig the fuck out of U.S. Assassin. Now that I think about it, I think you'd really dig that comic. It's a damn good book by Mark Polton and our boy Mike McMahon. Mike's been drawing it from the beginning too.
Like 12 of them out or something ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Tokame says, "Oh damn, the eye slits on the mask line up with the character's eyes. Fuck, that is well done." Yeah, it is. That is badass. Hey, Jimmy. Hola. What's going on, man? How you? Welcome. Welcome.
I thought he was here. What's up, Jimmy?
He's in the chat.
Jason's really blind.
No, I'm not watching the screen. I'm on my arcade.
He's inking. He's drawing on a draw stream. And so is Hockey.
Hockey hasn't said anything. What are you doing, Hockey?
He's here. He's said something. He said a couple of things.
Hockey. You're a noob.
Now he's not going to say anything just to spite you. Right, Hockey? Apparently he's not going to say anything just to spite me as well, so don't feel too bad.
He's a noob.
Maybe his audio's not.
No, he's just being.
Oh, he's muted. He's muted.
Is it because of
Himself,
it's topicless and it doesn't talk on topicless? Is that why?
I see.
I don't know.
Let's see. Yep. Oh, hey, there it is. Indiegogo Project U.S. Assassin 4, guest starring Roddy Piper. Yeah, Bennett, you should definitely go check out.
Is it still live?
I believe so. You just
so.
posted it in the chat here.
I did back it.
Yep, it is in demand currently. And yeah, it looks like you can catch up. Looks like right? Yeah. Looks like you can catch up. Well, I like it when campaigns have a catch up too. That way you can
like
catch up on all of the stuff you may have missed.
Catch up on burgers.
Volume 4 is still up, says Mike. Yo, what's cracking? Good stuff. Welcome.
Might have missed one.
Let's see. Tokame says, "How dare you draw on a draw stream? What's wrong with you?" Exactly.
Them's the rules. You know what this was.
You knew what this was.
Hey, wait, that's right. We're on my channel. I have that clip.
You knew what this was.
I don't know if I'm going to draw something or ink something. I think I probably should draw something because inking is probably not a good idea right now because my hands are a bit shit.
What's up, old dirty fatty? He says, "I want Dan's Toth book." Old dirty fatty's eyeing your Toth book there, buddy.
This one, the one for the road?
Yep, apparently so.
It's a pretty good book. Unfortunately, the kayfabe people made these impossible to get at one point because it's relatively affordable because it's not like it's kind of like I mean it's cool stuff, but it's not like his superhero stuff or Zorro or
right.
A lot of there's a lot of stuff that's text and stuff, but it does have a lot of cool car stuff.
It's Toth doing what he wants.
Yeah. I think he did this for a Hot Rod magazine, and they collected all of his strips from the magazine.
Wow, that's cool. Toth is the man. Yes, indeed.
I love this one. This weird super.
That's good shit. Yeah, that is a crazy looking vehicle. Looks like a lunar rover or something, or a Mars rover.
It's like I think it's supposed to be like a land speed vehicle that goes real fast.
Ah,
like
okay. Went too far.
I love these pages.
Some truly awesome cartooning by Toth.
He is dope.
Yeah. Got a couple other books that are like, some of this stuff. The only thing about this, I wish this was a little lighter because some of it is a little, the gray tones are printed weird.
Little lighter than they should be.
Yeah, they should be lighter because like they're a little dark where they're printed. But there's stuff in here like this that's real simple, and then there's other stuff that's more like his comic book work.
Nice.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of stuff that's basically like stuff.
Like, oh, like rat fink type
Monster.
stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. Old rat fink.
Some airplane stuff. Yeah, he even has Big Daddy Roth as like a character.
Wow.
The rat fink guy.
Different time period back then. Doing all kinds of cool stuff. Baron von Roth, Knight of the Air.
Baron von Roth Knight.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's cool stuff.
I have another
looks
one.
Like a really
too,
cool book.
Probably like. Maybe I didn't bring it.
How dare you not be prepared to bring things?
Oh yeah, for the topics that we totally never plan on.
Yeah.
Yep. Jimmy just launched a digital pencil set for Clip Studio Paint on his website, so go check that out if you use Clip Studio Paint and looking to get some brushes.
Back it today in Indiegogo.
TOPicLESS is very exclusive. Oh yeah, we're totally an exclusive club here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. In the home stretch for pages. Right on. That's badass, Mike. Victor says, "Oh wow, did you guys seriously conjure up for Hollower Nights for a draw stream?" Dan's corpse. Nope, he's still kicking. We occasionally get Inkspot's corpse hanging out on here when his corpse's internet allows.
Yeah, he's dead.
Because Inkspot's died a long time ago.
Dead.
Yep. His ghost has been coloring Frog G too.
Yep. Sign up today.
And yes, Good Stuff has a mustard tier on their campaign. I always appreciate the mustard when the mustard campaigns have an option to catch up. But Ching. Yes, indeed. Dijon's great.
Yeah, Dijon's good.
Yeah, tomorrow I go for my third round of chemo of 5.
Wow.
So.
Damn. You got this, man.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Not been feeling good for a few days.
You can do it all night long.
As long as you got some good stuff to read and you heal up just fine, you'll be good.
I got movies.
You got movies. There you go.
Just gonna put those on. Lay in bed.
Mike McMahon says, if I didn't have to be on toddler duty, I'd be in there drawing too. It would be awesome to see you, man. It's been a while since we've gotten to hang out with you.
He's a busy man.
Let's see. And Feline dropping the links. I mean, she is just dropping all kinds of links. You got Seth's link on X for Tokame. Go check out his X account because there's going to be all kinds of cool announcements on there. Feline dropping the link for the Eat Good Stuff cookbook campaign, where you can get not only a cookbook full of good stuff, but you can also get yourself a badass, 9x12 bamboo cutting board, 8x12 cutting board, but Feline laser engraved the Eat Good Stuff logo in there. And if you feel so inclined, you can get that cutting board customized with your name or logo or slogan. Just add a little extra tip in there, and then contact Feline, and she'll customize that cutting board for you. So, I mean, everybody needs a good cutting board, and you might as well have a Good Stuff cutting board.
Right.
That's right. So go do now, back it today, because they are closing up the campaign on the 31st. So you've only got a couple of days left.
Man, I didn't get a chance to get him back on.
Yeah.
I thought they were going through December.
No, they're gonna have the book out by December. They're gonna make it available by Christmas. Getting it done and out. Let's see. Tokame posting a link this Friday at 8:30 p.m. EST. Edgepunk Issue 1 live stream launch party. That's right. I did some album reviews for Edgepunk Issue 1. The first issue of the digital/physical Cyberpunk magazine with
Nice.
board game reviews by our boy Hockey here. Some album reviews by me. We've got comic reviews and by Jason Krager. Stories, short stories by Will. We've got other stories and articles by the Ranting Griffin. Articles by Shay and Cy. So yeah, it's gonna be a huge magazine. I believe he said earlier on the Happy Hour Hangout, 186 pages, full of cool stuff. So yeah. Check it out. Hit that link and be there for the launch party.
Back in today.
Let's see. Oh, and here's the link for the live stream tomorrow for the launch of the figures. So go hit that link and be there for when they launch those action figures live. Those badass figures. Let's see. Some person says, I hear you need to feed Inkspot's souls to keep him inking. Yeah, something like that. The souls of donuts, that is.
Yep. Lots of lard and butter.
Exactly. It's what keeps Inkspots going. Mike McMahon says, always praying for you, Dan. Absolutely. What's up, our Luniverse? Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. Old Dirty Fede says, I hope you avoid chemo brain. Yes, as we do.
Unfortunately, no. I got a little bit of chemo brain so far.
Well, hopefully you recover from it as quickly as possible then.
Yeah.
Okay, the cutting boards are 8 by 12. Let's see. Take it easy, Jimmy. Have a good one, man. Let's see. And yes, got a magazine exclusive on the Happy Hour Hangout earlier.
Nice.
Got to thumb through some of the magazine. Seth finished it earlier today and sent Feline a link to check it out, and we went through it exclusively on the Happy Hour Hangout. As a matter of fact,
Go watch that replay.
that's right. I'm actually going to grab that link for you guys so you can go check out that replay. It was a good episode today. Like, straight up, it was a good episode. We had a lot of fun today. Let's see. History. Share. Copy. Okay. Come on, keyboard. Why are you fighting me, keyboard? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Go check out the replay and enjoy the trivia, enjoy the fun and the hijinks, and yeah, got an awesome drink on there, the Samhain cocktail. The recipe is in the description of the video, so go check that out as well. All kinds of great stuff on the Happy Hour Hangout, which we do every Tuesday at 5 p.m. EST on Feline's channel.
Back in today.
That's right. And just in case you are not subscribed, there's the channel link so you can subscribe as well. So do it now. Some person says, Hockey, do you watch John's Longbox? He does board game reviews, invites anyone in chat. Well, there you go. Hockey, can you hear us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
He's just not talking. I don't know why.
No, okay. He's just making us all wonder. What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, man.
I wonder.
Let's see. Our Luniverse says, I met some cousins today. They're training to be in the rodeo. They taught me to lasso. Well, that's cool.
Interesting.
And you are very welcome, baby. It was a good episode today on the Happy Hour Hangout. I had a lot of fun. I didn't do good on the trivia, but that doesn't matter. I still... Our Luniverse thinks hockey is just dead. He's not dead. He's drawn. Just, very slow
He's
to
quiet.
to speak to any of us. Just being quiet, yes. Hockey's very quiet. Very
He's
quiet
not.
today.
I hang out with him in the pit. He never shuts up.
Hmm.
Exactly.
He's quiet on TOPicLESS today.
Apparently.
Drawing from the grave. That's ink spots.
Being a nope.
I am back to inking today.
Digitally, though, right?
Yep, inking digitally. Yes, indeed. I'll finish these damn pages if it fucking kills me.
It very well may. You never know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let this kill me. It's gonna take a lot more than that to kill me. At least I hope. Shit.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. But feel like I'm a lot tougher than that. It may drive me insane along the way. But
You might get killed by hockey side.
fine line between genius and madness, right?
If you say so. If you say so.
Right. Some person says hockey is in the zone.
So what games does he like? Some person. What's his go-to board game?
I hope not to, Feline. Thank you.
I mean, he does drop the link in the chat for quite a bit of this. Like, he has that clobbering time on Friday nights. He pits two characters together, like Superman versus Gladiator, stuff like that. And you talk about who would win and why. It's pretty cool.
Probably would be a good fight.
Well, that's just one example, obviously. But...
Right.
To me, anytime you say Superman versus, it's just Superman. Unless it's Dr. Manhattan. But
I don't know the fan.
I still say Thor absolutely beats the snot out of Superman every day of the week.
Well, I would agree with that, but he's too OP.
Thor is?
No, Superman.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, my favorite version of Superman is the old Fleischer Toons Superman.
Oh, dude, yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, that cartoon's great. Cartoon is fucking fantastic. And I love the animation, love the characterization. Because that's what Superman was supposed to be. And over the years, the power creep has just kind of gone crazy.
It's ludicrous.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. Let's see. Yep. I mean, I don't know if Superman still has a weakness to magic, but that was the whole reason why Shazam was such a hard fight for him, because Shazam has basically the same power set and power levels, but he's magic.
Right.
So, Superman gets the snot beat out of him.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a Superman fan anyway.
Me neither. Not really.
But you, hockey.
Christopher Reeves is awesome.
There you go.
Christopher Reeves is awesome.
That is probably that my favorite Superman is the Christopher Reeve stuff. Also, I didn't.
Yeah, nobody can portray him like that. Although I will say this, Henry Cavill is, in my opinion at least, is a pretty decent Superman.
If he got a good script.
Yeah, if he had gotten a good script, it would have been a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah.
But he never got a good script. Not one. Not ever. And I mean, yeah. Hell, even poor Batfleck didn't get a decent decent chance to shine. And his scene in the warehouse, that was the best part of that entire terrible Batman versus Superman movie.
Yeah, it was a highlight for sure.
I mean, it honestly felt like Batman, and I mean, Ben Affleck being 6'2", 6'3", and actually working out hard to look like an intimidating person in that suit.
Even his stuff in The Flash was really good.
I didn't see The Flash.
Yeah, he's in the very beginning of the movie. Him and The Flash are. I barely remember it, but I remember his stuff being pretty decent in the beginning. Him running around the city. He had the kind of like the Batman animated sort of color scheme suit, and it was a little less. It was a little less bulky and like sort of streamlined in its design. He was running around. I think he was running around on the Batpod bike thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
that stuff was cool. And then obviously the Michael Keaton Batman stuff was all really good. But
yeah. Michael Keaton just he is Batman to a lot of us. The movie still holds up to this day.
It does.
The original, the Batman
fantastic.
'89. Yeah, it is indeed.
Love
Some
to see
person.
the Batgirl scenes that he shot.
Just the scenes with him, though. Forget the rest of the Batgirl movie.
But he was in it quite a bit, evidently. I would have liked to have seen that. But
I think that they should do a Batman Beyond movie and have Michael Keaton as an aged Bruce Wayne, for sure. That would be fucking dope.
I just
Hockey,
watched
to answer your
the
question,
Infinite Crisis cartoon.
the
Series,
Smallville?
three,
Oh, the
three,
cartoon?
yeah, the three movies that just came out, probably beginning of this year. I bought the box set of the three movies, and they're not too bad.
nice.
The conclusion's a bit weird, but I've never read the Infinite Crisis comic book. I tried to. It's really rough. I heard Multiple Crisis is better, but Infinite was a bit odd. It just
The original Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earths is good.
Yeah.
Mark Wolfman
Yeah,
and George Perez, you can't go wrong.
But it's just a little weird. That's all. I think just so much going on. But anyway,
Yes, there is a lot going on. It's a big story.
I think they did change from what I understand, because I didn't get through the book, but I think they did change the ending. I liked the ending in some regards. I think they concluded it pretty well. And some of the characters, they had some nods in it as well, like Super Friends, and there was Kevin Conroy's Batman, Batman animated series. They had a little nod to that in there as well. That was really cool. So
I need to get that Super Friends box set that they just recently put out on Blu-ray.
Didn't realize they did that.
Yeah, it's all the Super Friends stuff. It's pretty awesome.
That's cool. I enjoyed. I think I enjoyed the Superpowers cartoon more than I enjoyed Super Friends.
That's on there too.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Challenge
It's
of the
all
Super
that-
Friends
It's
and
all that era. Like I can't remember the
Okay.
company's name, but they Superpowers is part of the Super Friends thing. Like it was just like they renamed it. Like there's the Justice Society, or I can't remember where all the different ones were, but there were like 2 or 3 different iterations of Super Friends that were the same voice cast and animation, but
Yeah.
they changed the name. The only thing that's not part of it, which you can get separately for like $18, is, which I don't have that I need to get, is the Batman series they did, Batman and Robin.
Oh
It
yeah, I
has-
used to love those cartoons.
Yeah, and it has what's his name, Adam West, and is doing
Burt
the voice
Ward.
of Batman.
Yeah,
And Burt Ward. Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I don't think that's Burt Ward. I think that Casey Kasem, I think that's Robin.
Oh yes, yes, and yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right. Hockey, to answer your question, some person says tabletop games. He's got a big collection. Does a different one each time. Last time he did the Fantastic Four game. Which Superman cartoon? We're talking about the 1940s cartoon when you asked this question, Universe. Max
wow.
Fleischer. Yeah,
Yeah.
way back in the day. It was I think 45 is when those cartoons came out.
Something like that, yeah.
The animation in it is like, I think it's some of the best
Yeah.
animation that's ever been done.
Some person says my favorite one is the 60s Superman, where he had a new absurd power each week. Super hypnotism, for example. Yeah, they were just trying to throw anything at the wall and see what would stick back then. Tokame says Batman and Green Hornet for the win. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Great characters. I would
wish
also
they
throw
would
the
release
Shadow
the-
in there. I love the Shadow.
Officially released the Green Hornet TV series.
Nice.
It's only available as a bootleg.
Well, I mean, if the companies that hold these IPs don't release them, don't put them out to the people will find a way to get them. They always do.
Yeah.
Our Luniverse says, I respect Superman, just not into his stories. Yeah, I'm not super into his stories either. There's a few good ones here and there. Mark Millar did Red Sun, which was really
yeah, Red
good.
Sun's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. He was a perfect modern Superman. He just didn't have the material. Yeah, that is true. Henry Cavill, that is. They did not use him appropriately. The old TV show, too. He can take a bullet, but ducks a gun being thrown at him. I prefer the funny versions of heroes. Yep, that was the old George Reeves TV show. I remember watching those back in the
I
day.
love watching those.
Yep, they were fun. Luniverse says the warehouse scene could be argued to be the most accurate Batman scene ever. I mean, certainly when it comes to modern DC movies, for sure. The Flash looked like they did him dirty. The Flash movie looked like they did the entire DC universe dirty. Bennett says
I don't
Flash
think
was
they did
funny.
Batman dirty. I think that was the one thing they did well in that was Batman.
Bennett says Flash was funny with how they chose to portray multiverse stuff. I wasn't disappointed. Well, that's good. That's the first time I've heard that about that movie from anyone.
I saw it coming home from Plagueis last year, and
Nice.
I enjoyed it a little bit. So
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I mean, parts of it are fucking great.
yeah. The bit at the start where the babies and the falling and all that. That was
Yeah, that's terrible.
That
That's
was
all
really bad.
Flash stuff. All the Flash stuff
Giant
is
head.
not very good. I don't like any of the Flash stuff. There's like, unfortunately, if you have to watch it. I mean, well, the good news is if you see it like streaming or something like that, you can just scan through like 40 minutes of the Flash stuff and just go directly to all the Batman stuff. So
Or you can just go on YouTube and find all the Batman stuff and skip the
I don't know if
entirety
it's
of
all
the
on
rest
that,
of the
though, is
movie.
it?
Oh yes, somebody, I guarantee you, somebody somewhere on YouTube has clipped out all the parts of Michael Keaton's Batman and put them up for your viewing pleasure, so you don't even have to bother watching the rest of that terrible movie.
Would be awesome.
Batman
I
Returns is a great
actually-
movie, Luniverse.
I can't stand can't stand Ezra Miller. I think he's hideous.
He's
However, I will give it credit. It was interesting seeing him playing the two roles, and they were different. So his younger version, you could say, or his alternate version, was more of a twat than his normal version, and I thought he did that well. So,
well, there we go. At least there's that then.
Yeah.
Luniverse says, I watched someone rant that DC keeps rebooting over and over again and never has time to develop a universe. They don't do well when they do develop a universe. They need to. I think they might do better with James Gunn at the helm, because Zack Snyder was the wrong fucking choice to helm their universe, to be their universe architect.
I'm not 100% sold on James Gunn.
Yeah, I mean he's got a fairly decent track record
for certain stuff, but I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if Superman is his thing.
Well, he claims that he's going to go back to the the lighter, brighter, happier hope Superman. So we'll see.
Yeah, but he's making some weird choices.
Well, he is James Gunn, so
Superman is not Guardians of the Galaxy. He's not supposed to be fucking like, it's not supposed to be weird. At least weird in that way.
I mean, you remember they were going to have Tim Burton do Superman at one point with
which
with
I
Nick
don't know
Cage as Superman.
I don't think that would have been that great either. I think that was a weird choice too. I was glad when that kind of fell through, but
yeah, it would have been a very interesting oddity to watch. That's for sure. Simply Vaughn says Crisis Comic is awesome. Yeah, I did see that scene online where they did the little CGI Nick Cage Superman squaring off against the giant spider.
That was the only thing I was like, man, why did they all have to be CGI? They should have just done practical with a lot of that stuff. I mean,
because they couldn't get Nick Cage to come in and film that.
Dude, they could have got him to do that. You can't even tell me that. Like, he totally would have done that.
For money.
Have you seen?
I think it would have been expensive.
Have you seen some of his direct-to-video movies? The fact that he would,
I mean, that's
desperately wanted to play Superman, like he was crazy excited about that. Like, he totally would have came and done that, just so that he had a chance to do it.
True. Yeah. It would have been hard to get Christopher Reeves and Helen Slater.
Well, yeah, but they could have done some sort of deepfake thing or whatever. It would have looked better than a cartoon.
You mean how they did Grand Moff Tarkin?
Yeah, which also was really bad. Like, I don't know how that looks so bad, and then we have other stuff where the freaking Luke Skywalker and freaking Mandalorian was unbelievable, and then you get the Grand Moff Tarkin looking stuff, and
it's different technology.
Yeah.
They didn't really have a deep fake thing set up for that one, for the Tarkin thing.
Right.
Whereas when it came to having Mark Hamill's face, they kind of did, even though it wasn't done deep fake. Apparently, that's
it
what
was.
I heard.
It was a little bit. It was.
Yeah, but it was definitely a different technology that was used. So,
no. Stippling Vaughn says the Crisis comic is awesome. It came out at the same time as the Who's Who series. Made me a DC lifer till 2020. Yep. Angela Curry says she's listening while she packs.
I did read Absolute Wonder Woman.
Funny.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I liked it as an Elseworld. So,
well,
I mean that's all most of these comics are now. Is just Elseworlds.
Yeah,
they're not saying that is canon. It's definitely an Elseworlds.
Yeah. And it's an interesting idea. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'd be.
Did you read the Batman or?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I will. I think I will.
Yeah, I haven't read the Wonder Woman yet, but I have not read it.
Yeah, but the Wonder Woman was all right because I heard that she grew up in hell, and I thought, oh, that's an interesting take. Let's have a look. So yeah.
I'm not a DC person, so none of this really holds much interest for me.
That's fair.
Luniverse says, I did like how they portrayed Darkseid from the Snyder Cut, but he was barely in the film. Yeah, he looked cool, but
yeah,
he was barely in the film. Yeah, I don't know about the whole absolute stuff. Batman looks like a fucking linebacker. That dude's not going to be swinging from any buildings, and the battle axe on his chest.
Yeah, the battle axe thing is the only thing I'm kind of like, like it's kind of.
That's dumb. That dumb. Yeah, I don't know. It seems it just kind of comes across, at least to me, as somebody who doesn't really care about, DC characters all that much. It just seems like they're grasping at straws. And I mean, I would say the same thing about if they were doing this with Marvel characters as well. They're desperately grasping at anything that might be different or cool or niche. I mean, look at that Batman who laughs. That character became like the most popular character for like the last, few years up until they had him in everything and then kind of burned everybody out on him. So I don't know. Throwing all kinds of shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And how long can we milk it? I mean, it could just be me. It could just be, speaking from a jaded retailer perspective. But I mean, I did watch the industry basically faceplant and collapse in on itself while working at the comic shop. So
they're trying to right their ship. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. But.
Well, I mean, just tell good stories. I mean, if they're telling good stories and people are enjoying it, then more power to them. It just seems like they could go back to actually telling good stories with the characters instead of like, oh, we've got to turn this thing on its ear and shake it up and flip it upside down and do the hokey pokey with it instead of just actually telling good stories.
The copyright is going into public domain soon, so they want to get a character out there that they can maintain the copyright for a few 100 years.
Actually, didn't think about that. You're probably right.
What?
Batman and Superman are going into public domain soon.
Yeah.
So is Wonder Woman, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. That's why they're doing absolute Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman.
So they're gonna change everything that was good about the characters and make it something completely different. Okay. Again,
the copyright thing with when the movie studios or whatever, they have to do an Origins thing every once in a while just to keep their license in check or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Probably. I mean, but at that point, it makes me wonder. Well, okay, are these characters that you actually care about, or are they just IP farms?
Well, they're definitely IPs.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what it feels like.
But I mean, this isn't the creators. This is the company that owns them.
Yep.
That's their job, is to try and hold on to their IPs. It just sat. Did nothing.
Unfortunately.
I have been reading Saga, and I have been enjoying that.
So, oh yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Saga.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It is really
right.
weird.
That's is that Brian K. Vaughan that wrote Saga?
Could be. I can't think of who it was at the moment. But
yeah, I remember people loved that book.
It is. Yeah, it is pretty good. But yeah, there's just some odd things in there.
Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples.
Yeah, I.
That's one of those books
when
that
you
falls
see
in the
this
category of just too weird for me.
Well, it is very weird, but like.
And then I don't like the art style at all.
What this giant, like ogre-looking thing, and it's naked, and it's got giant testicles and a little tiny penis. You just go, okay, you had to show that. Fair enough, right here. So
they used me as a reference.
It said giant. It was a giant. Anyway,
just joking.
And there's this robot, this dude with a screen for a head. Just going, that's okay, rightio.
Luniverse says, thanks, Hockey. I was eating.
Yeah, you're welcome. It did have pus on his testicles too, so just if that helps.
Suddenly, sorry, I was paying attention to this conversation.
Yeah, but it's kind of a Romeo Juliet in the aspects that you've got two worlds fighting, and then one from each of those worlds have fallen in love and created a baby. So, yeah. But no, I'm enjoying it. So,
well, that's good. I mean, from what I understand, it was very well written, and it was one of those books that continuously maintain its popularity. People always wanted to read that book.
Still running apparently.
Yeah, they took a long hiatus on it, but they are apparently planning on finishing the story. Let's see. Luniverse says it feels like the absolute universe is if they combined Michael Bay and Zack Snyder and they had a baby that wrote comics. Well, there you go.
Maybe
sounds like it would be lots of explosions because Zack Snyder was a disciple of Michael Bay. So, splody, splody, splody everywhere. Splody, splody without a story care. Tokame says, kind of like Harley Quinn. Yes, Harley Quinn is everywhere. And they continue to put her in everything. She was the best when she was on Batman the Animated Series, and like the first comic series that she had was really good. Although I will say this, Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor did some cool shit with Harley as well. When she struck out on her own, tried to flesh her out and make her more of a real character. But they have no idea what they're doing with Harley now. I mean, by they I mean DC. They've kind of lost the plot when it comes to Harley Quinn.
They're appealing to a crowd that wants her to be what she is now.
Well, they're appealing to a crowd that doesn't buy comics. They like the idea, but they don't want to buy the comics. The
problem is the TV show. They're into their fourth season, so apparently it's doing really well. It's going. I watched the first episode and going, "This is not for me," and I'm a Batman fan. So.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate it, but whatever. How long can we milk it? Inkspots would have grabbed at that comment. Yep, of course he would. He grabs at everything. If there's an innuendo to be made, Inkspots will make it. That's for sure. Tokame says, it's like Necrogoblicon puts it, we need a gimmick. Yep, a squishy little gimmick. That's right. How many times we have to tell the media that fans like unique story over and over again? Yeah. We want, mangle them in service of, oh, we gotta shake it up,
Shake it up.
Yeah, exactly. Mainstream mindset. Hey, I got an idea. Let's take what's popular and milk it for money. Yes, indeed. Here's $1 million idea. Deadpool versus Steamboat Mickey. Yep. Somebody will do that, or they'll do a version of that. Steam it's going to be in public domain, or is in public domain actually now. Just like Winnie the Pooh. Someone besides DC grabs one character. I would love to see them hold DC hostage. Or just do it better than DC. I know Mark Millar's already got, his own Superman. And it's basically over for DC's version of Superman and Batman. So,
what do you call Winnie the Pooh's grandmother? Punani.
What?
Punani. What was Tigger doing in the bathroom?
In the game role.
He was doing a poo.
No one likes you.
Probably. Jack Oliver, what did I miss? Mostly talking about how badly DC fucks up their characters in movies and in comic books. I'd say that's a summation of the things we were talking about, right?
They do better with their cartoon movies.
They do. Yes, they do.
Marvel don't do any, I don't think any of the cartoon movies. They've done a couple okay, but DC really thrive at that. So keep doing that, DC. They're good.
Marvel doesn't have Warner Brothers Animation backing them. And Disney Animation doesn't give a shit. So they're more trying to do the
Disney
movies.
have never been good at, never done animation. No, they.
What?
Right. That's Yep.
That's the. Don't worry.
Okay.
What?
I would love to see hand-drawn animation movies again. Like I don't care what anybody says. Treasure Planet is a movie.
It would be nice. They're just too expensive. So.
Well, I know, but I mean, look at the quality though, man. Like they're so fun. Like seriously, Titan AE, Atlantis, Emperor's New Groove. I mean, come on, there was like a time period there where they were making really good traditionally animated movies, and then they just stopped. And now everything's CGI. This uncanny valley CGI type stuff.
I'm loving it.
I mean, it just seems to me like it would be a nice change of pace that people I would probably appreciate.
I don't know when the last hand-drawn animated movie was.
I think a lot of the DC still, their movies, I think are.
What? I mean,
hand-drawn-ish, I guess.
I mean,
yeah, more traditional style animation. Yeah, or at least they look at like. Let's see. Have you heard about the Batman analog horror tapes? No, I have not. Sounds interesting though. Other than the lame joke by hockey.
Lame.
Apparently made according to Oliver. Missed a lot of love and admiration for all things DC. Yeah.
He's from South America. He has no idea.
The animated movies are mid. It's just the live action stuff.
Technically, he's not from South America.
Yeah, he's not.
Nowadays.
Mexico's connected to North America.
Yep. That's true.
Well, I'm sorry, Oliver, that you're connected to America.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I'm sorry you're on the wrong, hemisphere of this planet. And got defeated by emus. Next question.
Emu.
Yeah. Yeah, three dudes in the back of a truck drinking tinnies with one gun, just going, let's shoot at them.
Drinking what?
Is that how you guys lost to emus?
That's exactly what happened. It was three dudes on the back of a truck, just going boom, 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 boom. There's a shitloads more of them. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go home.
Yeah, that shows you what kind of country you are.
Oh, so you gave up. Got it.
Yep, gave up against the emu. You surrendered to emu.
It is funny to hear the account of that from an actual Australian though.
a bit like anyway, I won't go there.
Like what? Like what, Hockey? Like beating the British? Like beating the British to a bloody pulp?
I know. How's Vietnam?
You're welcome. I don't know. I don't live there.
Kind of like a holiday in Cambodia, I'm sure. Bennett says, are you saying if Marvel tried using in-house Disney animation, everyone would get a Pixar ass? Maybe. And it would probably suck. I heard of the glass worker or glass maker. No, I have not. Princess and the Frog was the last. Yeah, I think that was the last, at least the last Disney
That's what I meant with the last.
anime.
When was the last Disney?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the last traditionally animated. But I mean, and I know Titan AE wasn't Disney. I'm pretty sure Treasure Planet was.
Treasure Planet, yeah. Titan AE was not.
Yeah. Some person says, I don't think the 3D animated cartoons look better than 2D. It'll probably go to where they hand draw the animatic and hand over the in-between art to AI. Ugh.
That's
the part that makes it expensive. Yeah, the in-between stuff. And I agree, Luniverse. 3D has its place. It just shouldn't replace 2D. No. I think 2D animated movies still have their place, and they can still be a draw. I mean, look how well the DC movies do that are more traditionally animated type stuff. I don't know. You just got to have a company that's willing to take a chance and actually do that.
There was a company, and I think it folded because it cost too much.
Yeah. I mean, they still do it in Japan.
It's true.
Just saying. Those Dragon Ball Z movies, Dragon Ball Super, or whatever the hell subtitle they got for it now. I mean, they still do that. Pretty traditional. Miyazaki films, still traditionally done. People still love those movies. I'm just saying, it could be done.
It can be
I
done.
need to go through some of my comics here and get rid of some of these crowdfunded books that I have.
I got a couple long
Unload them on the secondary market, are you?
Yeah, just take them to my shop and go, put these in the dollar bin.
Ouch.
I mean, I've got, not obviously like Graham Nolan stuff and stuff like that, but I've got weird little books that I backed, that were $10 books that I was trying to be supportive, and people never did another book, and the art's kind of just all right.
Right.
Obviously not any of my friends' books or anything like that. It's just stuff that rando people that I don't even know.
Right. I mean, sometimes you got to prune the collection, man. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I got this long box that's got all my crowdfunding stuff in it, and it's got a lot of stuff in it that I'm just like, why am I holding on to this? Not sure.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to have to go through my books as well, and clean out a bunch of stuff.
So I've got like weird like superhero books that I'm just like not really into this.
I mean, if it doesn't bring joy, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Luniverse, no, I haven't seen Transformers 1. I've heard good things about it as well. Thoughts on the Chippendale movie that made fun of updated movies? Didn't see it.
It actually was okay. It was fun.
See, there you go. Luniverse says, speaking of Dragon Ball, they came out with a new Dragon Ball game called Sparking Zero. If you want a competitive game with high skill gap, it's the game for you. You spend $70 to lose to a computer. Well, damn. If I want to do that, I'll just stick with playing, FromSoft games. Elden Ring, Dark Souls. I'll do that and have the brutal punishing difficulty just beat me up that way. Bennett says, we'll watch Transformers 1 when it's included on Prime. That's my bar for a lot of stuff these days. Rare Something Rises 2. I will rent that. Right, comes to the streaming services. I don't know. I would like movies to be enticing enough to actually warrant going to the fucking theater again. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine was the last movie I actually went to the theater. Feline and I went. We had a fucking blast watching that movie.
Yeah, that movie was way better than it should have.
Yeah? No, it was a hell of a lot of fun, too.
At least based on the commercial. Thought the commercial was like, I mean, it looked cool to see the two of them together, but it was like, there wasn't a whole lot there. But I was like, all right, I got to see this.
I mean, if you're going to have a movie with a thin plot, a Deadpool movie is the one to do a thin plot with, let's be honest.
Right.
And, it took 25 fucking years for us to finally have a pretty damn comic accurate Wolverine with a cowl.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight, was that scene of him with the cowl.
Yeah, I was freaking out in the theater, finally seeing that. It was a nice payoff. I will say that. Yeah, Feline and I were in a theater full of other people, and our entire row had similar senses of humor, and they were all cheering and laughing at the same moments. So it was a good time.
Look what I got in the mail. Issues 3 and 4 of the G.I. Joe Transformers.
Oh, you got 3 and 4. Nice.
Yeah, so now I got the whole series.
Nice. Oh, those are newsstands also.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
Nice.
The number 3 is pretty good, and then number 4's got a little bit of weathering down inside here, but I mean they're my readers, so it's
they're your readers, yeah.
I'm not
right.
getting them to resell.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 should be in really good condition. They look
They're
like they were.
they're in way better condition actually.
Oh,
They're
shit.
fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right on. Luniverse says the best thing DC has done in live action in the past 10 years has been the Penguin show. Haven't seen the latest episodes though.
So good.
Haven't seen it.
Not caught back up again.
Yeah, it's so good.
I stopped at like episode 2.
No. You got to keep going.
I will. It's like I think we lost HBO for a minute.
Oh, okay.
We couldn't afford to pay for the streaming service, so
Right.
But we re-upped it again, so it's very much.
Yeah, that's one thing I definitely look forward to, and I'm glad they do it weekly. You can actually have something to look, and be anticipating. Like, yeah, I can't wait till that drops. It's a good
Right,
show.
looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, it's a good show.
That's
On to
cool.
the next
It's
episode.
nice that people have something to look forward to weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bennett says, I'm even okay with theater prices at home if it comes out early enough. I'm not paying $25 to rent it 6 months after the theaters, though. Same night or at least following weekend. Yeah, I don't
I don't know if they
I
want
don't
to
like the idea of paying a whole bunch of, like, the amount of money to buy, like, a fucking Blu-ray just to rent or buy something digital. I don't like that idea at all. I don't like that idea at all. Like, if I'm gonna pay that much, I'm just gonna buy the motherfucker on a physical disc. Luniverse says, same. Deadpool and Wolverine was fun, but it was so far. I saw it so I can see Ryan Reynolds make fun of Disney. Yeah. Still amazed that's Colin Farrell. Have a but wow, yeah. Colin Farrell did the whole transformation thing. He definitely does not look like Colin Farrell, that's for sure.
No.
He doesn't even act like him.
Colin Farrell's been doing some good stuff lately. He had a TV show that was really good too. It was on Apple. That hopefully they're going to do a second season of. Like
there have been a few actors that have been doing stuff on Apple TV recently. Seems like Apple is really trying to step up their TV game and get people to pay attention to their streaming service.
That Vince Vaughn show that was on there, the detective thing or whatever, was really good.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw an ad for that somewhere.
Yeah, it was great. I watched the whole thing. And like
Nice.
some shocking stuff too, where I was like, "What?"
Well, that's cool.
It's worth your time if you're looking for a show to watch, and it doesn't have any weird bullshit in it.
Yeah.
And what
It's
the
fun
thing that's
usually
really cool about it
spread out
also that
picking
I'll
his
say
stuff.
is the you know how they have like recaps at the beginning of the show, like last time on whatever.
Right.
Those are even totally watchable where you don't want to miss those.
Oh, okay, so they make that part of the show entertaining as well. It's not just
entertaining as fuck. And what's funny is like by the end, like the last episode, the guy that does the narration thing, because he's kind of like a small little side character in the actual show, he goes, "All right, now if you still need this to know what's going on, and you're just watching this episode, you probably should just go back to the beginning and watch the beginning because you missed most of the show." And he's just
That's
like,
funny.
and then he does like this really fast, like this happened, blah blah blah, and then he goes through real quick, and then the show begins for the finale. But it was great because it was just like, it's like, why would you need a recap on the last episode? Like you're watching the last episode because you really need to know how the thing ends. Like you already know where you're at.
Right.
So I thought that was funny, and a lot of them are done that way, where it's just kind of like, it's this guy, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, this happened, and he's like, it was pretty dumb, but you know, that's what this is. But
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
yeah,
you know,
so it's
to make
a fun
that
show.
joke.
Yeah, it's
Well, cool.
really fun.
That's awesome. You gotta appreciate shows that actually do fun shit like that.
Yeah.
Nope, that is the wrong.
Oh, I found the book I was going to show.
Sure.
So if they really like that one Toth book, I have this one as well.
Oh yeah.
This one's
Oh yeah, you were showing that. I think the last time you were on.
So it's got all the cool.
Didn't
design
Toth
stuff.
do like the Herculoids? Did I just see a
it's
screen
Herculoids.
grab from the Herculoids? Okay.
I'll find the Herculoid section. There's like a whole section. It's just a lot of Space Ghost stuff in it too.
Yeah, I remember he did a bunch of Space Ghost.
Fantastic
Didn't he design
4.
Space Ghost?
Yeah, here's some Herculoid stuff. Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
Lords.
Let's see. What's up, Shelby?
Shelby.
He says, "Send me that book, Dan."
No way, man. Do you know how hard it was for me to get this book? I had
So
like
many pages.
searched eBay for many moons to try and get a hold of this thing. And
Damn,
almost
he
there was
designed a lot of the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
he was the
didn't he?
lead designer at Hanna-Barbera for most of their shows.
No shit.
Some of his Three Musketeers stuff.
That was great.
He says it's actually easy to find, but not under 300 buckaroos.
Exactly. And that was the thing. I was like, I was waiting for a deal, and I got this one for $125.
Wow.
I think somebody like got somebody's estate sale and didn't know quite what it was worth, and was putting up all these books.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Super Scrolls. Yeah, I think this is all Fantastic Four stuff.
That's cool. That was the Fantastic Four cartoon where they had to get rid of Johnny Storm because they were afraid kids were going to set themselves on fire, right?
Yeah, they made that weird robot thing.
Yeah. Herbie or something like that.
Yeah. There are people that have chopped up one of these books and they sell one page at a time online.
What the hell?
For like $25. Yeah.
Hanna-Barberic? Yes, it is Hanna-Barberic to do that to that book. This whole book was unauthorized and recalled at some point, right? There's a few Toth art books, but that one's the best. Wow.
It is.
Yeah, Toth was great when it comes to figures and making them, lifelike and moving. Animated was responsible for designing a lot of people's childhoods back then. Wow. Okay. What's next? Don't show kids Aquaman because they will think that they can breathe underwater. Yeah, well, TV execs are never... people don't really say that they're the smartest or brightest crayons in the box, right? So, I don't know. But we've been going for about 2 hours now. I'm actually kind of tired, so I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So...
Wrap it up, wrap it in, let maybe...
Yeah. So, Plagle, where can you be... Oh, he's still talking. Yeah. Do your thing, man.
I can't hear him.
Yep. Well, he's muted. He's talking to someone. Hockey, where can you be found, man?
You can find me on the internet, Ad Hoc Art, and my comic on Indiegogo, Curiosities and Noddies and Emporium, The Dress. Cheers.
Which he's working on right now. It's an awesome looking page, man.
Dope. Pure fire.
Sorry about that.
No, you're okay, man.
No, you're
no
not.
worries.
How dare you?
Whenever you're ready.
Plagle, where can you be found?
I can be found on all the social medias with Dan Art, but I wanna plug a friend's book. Sign up for Mary Boy's new book. I was gifted this by them. It's a really awesome drawing. They're super cool people. They're not just great creators; they're also great humans. And if you get this, you will not be disappointed. The art is fantastic. So yeah, go sign up now. I think the mailing list is up right now. So
It is indeed.
But
The
it's
link
gonna
is
be
in the
launching
description
soon.
of this video. Merry Boys all stitched up.
Yes,
So
indeed.
go sign up because it's going to be awesome. Picking up a job book. Did my internet poop?
And they might have some of the previous books available if they do. My art is in one of them, so you can get a Dan Mary Boys pinup.
Yeah.
See one in one of the books.
Chubbs
yeah.
also is doing the variant cover for Frog G2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is that available still?
It's not out yet.
Yeah.
So I did this garbage, and then I did this
What?
garbage,
Oh, were we supposed to show what we were drawing?
and then I do that.
Uh-huh. Knew that was coming.
Go sign up for Frog G2.
Link is in the description of this video.
You can rip your
And,
comic book up too.
Well, it was
Yeah,
a
it's true.
comic book. This was just a garbage.
Yeah,
drawing.
but they can do the same thing. They can be like you.
Yeah,
They can
you
get
be
Frog
just
G and
like
rip it up.
Yeah.
Jason
Right.
tore up a whole Frog G issue because he was not happy with it.
No.
And Ink Spot's
there you
like,
go.
"What are you doing, man? That was my art."
Yep. Too bad, Ink. Too bad.
And as for me, you can find me at DeathMetalHero on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We even have my own website where you can find all my links, DeathMetalHero.com. I got merch and all that fun stuff. It'll be on Jason's channel next week, but please join me on my Better Halves channel, Flying Feline Productions, as we do the Happy Hour Hangout. 5 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. we have trivia that she handcrafts. So yeah, go check out her channel. She's got all kinds of cool stuff going on there. Yeah, and go follow
Sounds
her
like a
on the Instagram and the Twix. Mostly Instagram because that's where all the cool pictures go. So go check that out. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming to hang out here with us. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Later, everybody.
Had a great fucking job. Thank you very much. Get fucked up. Have a good time. Cheers. When your music sucks and you're an asshole.